Welcome back, guys. Finally, we are commissioning our system today, having been a week since we started being here. And so I'm just here just to inform you that we are really happy that we have corrected all these solars. Both the dowels yesterday we finished up. You can see here my guy. We are now actually using this is now we are now using our own energy. This is renewable energy. We're using it to put the brackets which were not fit by our fabricators in town, and so we were just making sure that the solar here is safe. That's why you can see my guy here, Lewis, I can see you are doing a great job.
Yeah, we are using now our own power
Now. Actually, we have done welding. Let me just show them. We have done welding here at this point. We shortened this area because the solar that was supposed to go here, it had some errors, so we decided to leave that one alone. And now we are through with that. As you can see, done, Lewis. So you can see the power, how it is very powerful. We are now using our own power to run the machine. This is our machine. As you can see, this is our machine that we use for welding, and we had a challenge of electricity the other day, but today we have used our own machine. Yeah, so guys, that's how we work, and we always make sure that we deliver. So out of the 8 solar panels that we found here, we worked actually the thing that had delayed us is making sure that these solars are able to work with the mono solar. These are polycrystalline, these are our mono solars. So, and again, this one is 36 volts, this one is 18 volts. We only have 18 volts. That they only had one 18 volts. That's why it's connected with other 18 volts solar panels. So it's better when you are having solars, you buy solars that are the same. But we were not able to get this type of a solar because the client didn't want this brand. So we decided to look for him a better system, a better solar panel for her system. And so as you can see, the solar is running from here, going there. This is actually 6 kVA. As you can see, these solars are not complete. We are supposed to add other 5 because we are using 200 watts. We are supposed to add around. We are supposed to have around 4,400 watts or 4,000 if it's least actually. So we are going to add 5 solars. That's why we have a space here, and there we will decide where to put. You can see the arrangement, how it's looking legit. Yeah. So guys, this is the job that we are doing. Papa Afande is there. Mr. Elias, and we have Doctor. So you can see Doctor is now working. Oh, hey, I'm the pedeshe here. Now I think now you are going to finish up by. You can see how actually this system is wireless. When you look at this system, you can't tell where the wire is. Yeah. So as the pedeshe of this group, what you are doing here, just make sure that things are working in a correct way. So we have Papa Afande, who is now working on the finish ups. You can see he's now zipping up everything, making sure that cable ties tie everything. Yeah, so it's a professional job. And our doctor, Dr. Lewis, who is now doing the diagnosis and everything. And then we have our cable guy, Papa Afande. So guys, we are really happy to finish up the system in time. You can see now, actually the battery is now charging very well. I did the setting, we found out the problem, and then I did the setting, and now the system is working. We're just from making sure that we have the good voltage. This is what we use, and now I'm just done. That's why I'm working with it here. And so Mr. Lewis, who has been finishing up with the welding. So imagine guys, solar energy, this sunlight that you see here is now being used for welding at this place. This is not magic, this is work that has been done. So we have corrected the solars. If you look at these solars, you can maybe think that we came with them, but these solars are very old. If you look at them here, and you see the solars have a warranty or like have a lifespan of 30 years. You see? So because of that, you can use these solars for the next 30 years. The only thing will be changing is just the batteries and you move. Just the batteries and you move. Wacha kushikie kuna maji ama umejiamini. So guys, that is it. We'll come back and tell you more about our system and what it's doing. So we are done with this place. We are now, you see how clean we are. The area is very clean. We have done everything possible to make sure that the area remains clean, except some few areas of finishing here where we'll come and finish up. I think utanipatia hiyo nini kidogo. Tuweke hii hapa. So I just saw that it's hanging. Uko na nini kata? Okay. Tight hiyo peke yake. Okay. So these are our cables. These are our main cables for the system. As you can see them. Lewis, hakuna venye inaweza pita hapa? Hapa ishike hizi cable. Will it be able? Ama unaweza ifunga kwa mguu iwezi. But kama tungepata nafasi ya hapa, but imejishika sana. So guys, that is how the product looks like. This is the solar panels. So you can rate my job as Sunfetch. You can rate our work. So we are going to clean this place so that we don't have any dirt here before we do commissioning with the people available here for our madam. So this is not our solar, just to differentiate. So by the way, you can look at this. This is one solar that we got here, and this is the other. So you can tell which is the mono solar, which is not. But for us, for our solars, the mono solar is written there. Yeah. So this is the mono solar. This is the poly, and they are really all, actually they are now working together, and so we really love the way the system has picked up. Yeah, I'm going back to the power bank where we have just done the job so that you can also see. I have a very hardworking technician here who is our doctor, and is really working to make sure that the company is on its great heights. Yeah. Okay. So we're just finalizing. Hapa ndo tutawacha. But how I wish tungepata nafasi. Ona. Unaweza funga hapa ihang, alafu rotatisha hapa, ishike hiyo uvuruti. Okay. So guys, we have to do a clean job. Because actually these people also strain so much to get their money for us to do such jobs, solar jobs. So you must do such a clean job to get more people who will come on board and say, Boniface, you did a job at a certain place. I'm really impressed. I need this job to be done. And for those who are doubting us or the doubting Thomases, come we show you one of our sites where we have worked so that you can tell which job and what has been done. Just to correct people who are telling me that we have not commissioned any, this is not my project, we have not commissioned any project. Let me tell you, my company is not Magical Deals. Magical Deals is a company, it's owned by Boniface Wanyama. It's not owned by Magical Deals. Magical Deals is a social media handle that helps to sell the idea of Sunfetch Energy to the outside world. And that's why we are using Magical Deals as a brand to make sure that these services, these good services, reach to potential clients. Yeah, you can see this is a potential client, and this is a signature job for a company having installed a 6 kVA system. What can make us not to install a 20, 50, 100 kilowatt system or 20 kVA system? This is just the same job that we are doing. Yeah, so we are commissioning this job with high command of us being the best guys who have installed the system properly. You can see how it's looking like. We took our time to make sure that the solars that were here and old are repaired. We looked for the diodes. They were brought yesterday. We made sure that we finished up. In the morning, it was remaining this solar. Maybe I just show you there was a space there. So if you have been watching my video, you have seen there was a space that side and there was a space here. So we cut this place because the solar that was supposed to fit here, there was a problem with it. So even the diodes are working, but there was an issue with the forward bias, and so we decided to just cut it and put our door here. So this is the door, as you can see, and it was actually worked out by our good team, managed by Mr. Lewis, when I was doing the setting for the system. You see, when you have a solar inverter, especially hybrid, once you are done with the works everywhere, you go back to the system, check if all the units are correct, and then thereafter you now establish where, if there is any problem, just from the system you're able to tell if it requires to be worked out. So guys, what we have done here is just to make sure that the system works well for our client, and we thank God that we are the people who are going to make change as much as solar is concerned. Guys, we also have our partner who help us to get good inverters, and we are just making sure that we get the best inverters for our clients at a better price compared to that in market. So you can reach to us for a better solar inverter. We as agents, as a company, we also act as an agent to some companies because they give us at a best price so that we can deliver best to our client. That is Lewis, who has just finished by fabricating this bracket here to prevent the monsoon winds. I don't know if it's monsoon winds or maybe just this area is it's very windy. So the best thing they can do is just to make sure that we put the bracket so that when the winds come, they are able to prevent it from damaging the solars. Because I remember Madam told me the first solars were thrown far away, the other end, after her compound in the farm there, down there. With monsoon winds, they just fly and then they are removed. So today, we are thankful that actually we made it and we gave our Madam the best system. From working in a sunny day, we woke up at 6, made sure that we give the best, and we are now proud installers of the system. So this is our working area. It is also a working area, but it has an error there because of the flow, but there is no problem with that. Just as some small inches, but we can be able to pass. So these are our main PV line. It's here, so it's going back to the system. And guys, you can see from an angle here, just you can rate my job. Even if you are not some people who are not good at accepting if somebody has done a great job, I feel like I did a great job. On your comment section, you can tell me if I've done a wrong job or I've done a great job. So just check me out, see the process of this job. So I'll explain to you what we have done as a whole. That will be my last video, but for now we are showing you what we have done up here. So these were the solar panel mount that I structured. We came up with the measurements, and then I went to the market center around here. It's around 5 kilometers, and constructed such a good structure for my client. Actually, we are in the village, and the power line was cut. you know, our people in Kenya, they are very destructive sometimes in some areas. So this power line was cut and the client was not able to access electricity, and so she decided, I am told it has been cut twice. So being the third time, she decided to just work on the system that had failed, and now she's now proud owner of a tubular system of a 6 kVA. So guys, just to repeat, these are our old solars which have been repaired from this far end going all the way there, and then these are the new solars which I've just worked out, and they are going all the way that side. And then we have one solar which those ones are 36 volts, and this one was put in this class because it is 18 volts, same as these ones that we have. All these are 18 volts, 200 watts, but this one is also 18 volts, 200 watts. So we decided to put it in the same class so that we don't mix. Hatukutaka mchanganyiko. So we made sure that we arrange everything in its class so that we don't have anything that will hinder us from working well. So we put everything here to make sure that we connect them in series and also to connect the others in parallel. So look, you can just rate how it has worked out. So I'll do a video for the commissioning, explaining everything and how we have installed and why we left such brackets, such spaces. As you can see, these are the spaces, my friends. Yeah, you can't just do a system locally, my friends. So this is my team. They are moving back to where we live. We have a good man there who is our father, has been very helpful to us. We are really grateful. You can see now. You can see. Yeah. So right now, I'm really a happy person, a happy soul that we have been able to deliver. Let me tell you, my technicians who are joining this field, you don't have to rush with a system because you have heard you have another job. Like me, I have another job, but I've just told my client I'll go after Christmas. Reason? Because I have to deliver such a system. I was to go to Marwa's final party. I didn't go. We were constructing these structures, and I was to make sure that this structure looks like this. So in any job, any technical job, my friends, for you to benefit and grow yourself, grow your company, you must be patient and make sure that you deliver the best. These are the same people who can save you from problems. Yeah, you can have an issue and maybe you are stuck. You call such a people, and because they remember your good work, they help you. You don't have to put money, like you have been given money and now you see like this client is able to, because I can be able to manipulate my client and say, I need the balance. We have to, I want to pay my technicians. They have not been paid for the last. You just say anything. Just say you want to buy something else to add on which is not her budget. Anything. And the client sends money and you are able to squander the money. So guys, just to tell you, this is how a system is supposed to be done. And this is what we can do to iammarwa. This system. So that we don't say, or tulifanya hii, we did that and this and that, and we did nothing. So my doubting Thomas, please, now this is the system you're asking me to show you. We repaired. Actually, we do repairs for the solar panels that are damaged and we work on them. But for the incoming clients, it will be an extra fee because it's a tedious job. It takes a lot of time. So this one was corrected. Today it was the last solar to be worked out. We have 3 solars here. Only 3 solars here from here were good were functioning well. But the rest had cracked diodes. Some had been disconnected. I think it was because of maybe the short circuit. Yeah, short circuiting, and some because of over voltage, I think so. So you can see, guys, and like for the 18 one, it was because it was connected with a wrong class of solars, because you cannot connect a 36 volts together with 18 volts, you'll be damaging the solar. Even if you want to step down the voltage, or maybe you want to stabilize the current and the voltage, no, that's not supposed to be done. So guys, thank you guys for watching my video, and this is our job today. I'll come back and explain further from A to Z what this is, what we have used here, everything. So thank you guys. I'm really a happy soul that now my client is able to call Sunfetch Energy as a company which can be able to deliver. So in the evening we are commissioning the project, and I'll go live when we are commissioning the project. I'm hopeful that I'll be of great health. So because we have finished, we have been working all through, I'm taking my team for recreation in the nearby town just to relax at the lakeside, and I say thank you for our client, and I also to thank her for believing in us. So thank you so much guys. We are now finishing. I'm just checking on some few things, and I'm really grateful. You can see guys, now the solar will be able to pump water in her farm as we speak. She has a booster pump here, which is used now to pump water up to that tank that you see there. You can see the tank. Yeah, so when you put a system at Marwa, it will be pumping water from the river. It becomes purified at her home, and now the water is ready for drinking. That's what my client is doing here. So such a good technology need to be borrowed to our homes, to our other clients who are able to buy such. So just to tell you guys and my enemies that I really love you. You always make me to work hard. You're not my enemies, but it's only that you don't want to see good things being done. So I remained here because when I discovered that we had one unit around, it was A3. Lewis were really struggling to make sure that the solars are okay. I was down there struggling with the inverter to make sure that it's well set, because I looked at the system and said this is what we need to work on. And that's why you can see me here. I was the last person to measure the voltage down there, because if I'm not going to do this, in fact, let me put my digital multimeter off, so that it helps me out another day. Thank you guys. We are now done with the solar. We are now done with the system. That is the spacing, guys. A good looking spacing. It's like that's another roof, guys. Let's meet in another video so that I show you more about this system. You can see we actually we didn't know that the water was on, so we pumped it. It has been pumping water. If I tell you that it has been pumping water, it has been pumping water. So the system is now able to, you can use it for welding, you can use it to pump water. You can see. So I just closed it down there. These are our cables, and you see my boys have just left it here because actually they are tired, and you know, they are old people, they're older than me, and so because I chose experience, there are some things that you do that they don't sometimes, they have even forgotten, or maybe they are tired, so you just do, you don't become bossy. So that is how the system looks like. Just rotate and show you. You can see those holes. I'll tell you what it is in our next video, so stay tuned why we left the spacing. So look at the system, guys. Look at the system. Look at the water heating. Water heater. Look at the water heater, guys. Yeah, so guys, that was Sunfetch Energy with its social media handle Magical Deals. I'm heading back just to look for lunch after having very tiresome working from 6 actually we are now a happy soul. Thank you so much, guys. Going back to get our lunch, and then we come back.